So it was a pretty mixed bag this month. Even though we were judging 2 months, 2 consecutive months, it wasn't the strongest in certain categories. There were 1 or 2 categories that were quite small, but actually ended up scoring quite highly. But overall, probably quite a slow start to the year, so hopefully we're going to see things ramp up as we get closer to Cannes, because not the strongest start, especially given that it was 2 months worth. In third place was a poster campaign for Produce Sound from Joe Public. Very simple idea that brought the fact that you need a great engineer to bring sound effects to life. In second place was the South African National Blood Service. They're a great idea from Network that brought to life the idea that even when you're on holiday or doing other stuff, your blood still has the ability to save lives. And it was a really nice piece of copy. The jury felt that maybe the art direction could have lived up to the copywriting, but a really nice, simple idea. And then in first place was a campaign for Kings of Chaos sponsorship from Cell C, Agency 1886. They used a very simple technique that forces you to move your head up and down and strobes and lets you see an image on the poster. So it sort of mimics headbanging linked to a rock concert. It's a very nice, simple idea. In third place there, from FCB Cape Town, Cape Union Mart, K-Way, Prime Property, an idea that used a media placement in the property section of a newspaper and showed you a beautiful vista, and the ad was for tents, so a nice media idea there. In second place was SABC Movies from King James II. Beautifully crafted print work, quite complex shots, but nice little performances and nuances within each of the little characters, and each of them was linked to a specific kind of movie that you could see on SABC, so a nice idea there. And a clear winner in first place was the One School at a Time Project English from Joe Public, where they reproduced an article in a newspaper dictated to school children who needed, obviously, to get better education. So a great demonstration and a great use of press there. Film wasn't the strongest category by any means. The jury wanted me to convey the fact that they thought it wasn't a great category, and we could definitely see it improving. It was quite a big category, and there was a fair amount of production budget behind it, but unfortunately that's not translating into great work. So in third place was Toyota Hilux Legend 45 from FCB Joburg. A very simple idea that used the heritage of the Hilux and a song to give you a sense of the strength of the Hilux through the ages. In second place in film was Tiger Brand's Ace from TBWA. And a very simple idea that brings the thought to life of the fact that Ace reminds you of what the food that your mother cooks for you. And they did that by swapping out a mom for the guy's friends in this kind of humorous conversation. So a very nice thought there. Then a tie in first place between MultiChoice, This is Africa from Ogilvy Joburg, and Doctors Without Borders from TBWA. The MultiChoice idea was a simple depiction about what people think of Africa from afar, but it juxtaposed that with a real sort of sense of Africa and the creativity and the heart. Very nicely shot and produced as well. And the Doctors Without Borders, they used a tweet from Gareth Cliff where he's posted something about beard or moustache, what should I do? Tough decision. And the whole thing was based around the fact that Doctors Without Borders, working in war-torn countries, they really have tough decisions to make. Gareth Cliff's beard versus moustache is not. Radio in third place was Mnet Channel O from Ogilvy Joburg. And it was a bit of a gratuitous pun with rapping and wrapping up with a condom, but they were executed in a really fun way. The writing was quite nice as well. So that ended up in third place. In second place was Nescafe Dolce Gusto from Publicist Machine. Again, some really nice writing, well crafted, some humorous moments that had the panel chuckling out loud. And very much the same with the first place winner, which was for Sweat 1000 from Low Cape Town. And again, simple writing, great gags along the way, had you chuckling out loud here and there. So those obviously kind of shone through amidst a fairly big category.